Update. We have 2 kids together but I'm still friend-zoned. Original. Update. As suggested, I phoned her and set a timer at 1/4 hour. Which was a bit pointless. Because she asked me to talk about it in person and I gave in. Got there and she did the usual. Except this time it didn't work. Partially because in the back of my mind I knew I'd promised an update and didn't want to come back saying nothing had changed. So thanks for that motivation. Lol. I said what I had to say. And gave her the ultimatum with a week to choose. As advised, I kept my distance with her during this time. With the only contact in regards to our children. Thankfully this only lasted 3 days. So, the reasoning behind 14 years of friend zoning is that she's afraid of official commitment. She was convinced that if I get my head turned by another woman, get bored of her, or leave in general, it would be easier for her to cope because we already live our lives separately. I tried my best to be understanding towards her worries because it was difficult for her to share. But to me this concept was illogical for various obvious reasons and simply put, a bit of a slap to the face. I was honest with her about the other woman, which she ended up using as a point to justify herself. But with further discussion she calmed down. And in the end she chose to have a proper relationship with me. We also agreed to attend counseling together. Because boy, we need it. So far things are great. And I'm hoping that they remain this way. Can't say how happy I am to have our family properly in the same household. And to finally be able to call this woman my girlfriend. Possibly my wife someday. TLDR. Things worked out well, to me. Relationship and counseling is now on the menu. I'm glad this all worked out, but the fact that she's afraid of commitment but had multiple children with the same person is wild. And in the end she chose to have a proper relationship with me. We also agreed to attend counseling together. Because boy, we need it. Sounds like you both would benefit from individual counseling too. How do you produce multiple children and not know what your relationship is? Mind-blowing. So for 14 years, how did you describe your relationship to others? Family and friends? Yeah, we're just friends with benefits with kids. It pains me to say anything that might burst your bubble. But I think you should analyze your conversation with her very carefully to see if she's just telling you what she has to make you stay. Again, maybe I'm jaded. I don't think that she told you the real reason. I think she told you what she knew would believe because you wanted to hear it. Just like she told you what you wanted to hear other times to make you stay. Just this time, she had to give a little ground. This is going to end badly for you, Op. What an asshole. I didn't want a relationship with you because you might cheat and here you were seeing another woman after I've friend-zoned you for years. Why would you make 2 children with someone that is not your wife or even girlfriend? How can you be a good parent when you can't even ask your children's mother to be your wife? Let alone girlfriend? I think there are some big issues here and you both need to see a counselor. Congrats, you got played again. SMH. She is taking, I'm afraid to be hurt in love, to a whole new level. Therapy will definitely be beneficial to her. The fact that she has 2 children with you and her excuse is that she's afraid of commitment is psycho shit. Up, I really hope that your wife follows through with her promise of treatment. However, I do say take it with caution. Was she only willing because now the threat of another woman is real? She has stringed you along for 14 years and you enabled and allow it. So be wary if her agreement to do counseling is suggest she can keep the status quo she had with and then things will be back as how she wants it to be. Her commitment issues stems deeper than it seems and may take a long while for her to unravel. She needs to do her solo counseling and therapy, and you should do one too to undo the fog you were in for years. You gave her 14 years of your life. I believe it's time you needs to get some of it back some way or form. I will not suggest cheating, but to mildly put it, you needs more of a spine in holding your ground and not playing her mind games. I am happy that you may have a chance to be a happy family. But it's still early, so do it with baby steps and with more self-respect for yourself. Do it for both yourself and your kids so they don't be like their mom. Because you're the one who's most self-aware, I've no doubt you'd stick to therapy. She, on the other hand, I'm not so sure. If you never brought this up, she probably would have been just fine to let this relationship go as is until the day she died. There's way deeper issues than just fear of commitment, if she had you conveniently around for 14 years with kids. This is a self-fulfilling prophecy. She won't commit because she's afraid you'll leave her, and because she won't commit you'll likely leave her. When you go skydiving, you don't jump out of the plane just a little bit. She's afraid of commitment, yet had 2 kids with the same dude? Boy, this woman needs some therapy. Yikes. This girl is damaged. Not to be the devil of the bunch, but what she said, the verbal slap in the face, seems like something only somebody would say if they have multiple, if not several secret foobs on the side. I don't know, but I don't trust it. My gut feeling tells me there's something wrong, especially her lashing out at you and being the big baby in the scenario. Especially if she's the crazy jealous type. I read your last post and projects on you when other women enter the picture. It's true that those who are crazy jealous are guilty of doing the exact thing. She enjoys her freedom too much. But congrats on fixing things. You're a very good and patient person. This can't be real. If you actually had 2 kids with someone you've never even dated, I feel so sorry for your kids. Good to know the soulmates are finally together. I hope you have gone no contact with the other women without her asking about it. Sounds like a lie. To me it sounds like she doesn't think much of you. But she was desperate and wanted kids, so kept you around. I'm happy to be wrong. Hope it goes well. Well, she sounds perfectly balanced and normal. Thanks for the update, I guess?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.